What's up, everybody? So here we are again with another training in the marketing series. Today we're going to cover how you can get more likes and comments to boost your engagement on your Facebook posts, which is very, essential. If you want to grow your brand, if you want to learn how to make money online, you first need to make sure that you know how to increase your engagement, because the more you engage, the more your clients will be drawn to you, the more new clients will be drawn to you. So let's get right into it. So, oftentimes I see a lot of people trying to base their success off the number of followers on their page. But the truth is, your engagement is really so much more important than the number of followers that you have. Followers are meaningless if they're not active on your content. And the key is, we want people in our niche to be engaging constantly with our content, especially with the new updates to the Facebook algorithm, which makes getting more likes difficult. So in today's training, I'm going to be covering some tips and tricks to help you organically boost your content engagement. So let's get right into it, guys. So for tip one, you should definitely be researching quality content that's important to your niche audience. So understand, guys, with the declining organic reach on Facebook, which we've all felt recently, we have to go out and find good quality content. That's really the key. Research places like Reddit, searches on Google, really look for pain points that you can cover to your dream clients. Whether it's memes that are valuable posts themselves, or just, creating engaging conversations. It is crucial to utilize quality content so that way you can become a magnet to your audience, okay? Tip number two is to avoid engagement bait, okay? As part of your, just so you understand, as part of the Facebook recent update with their algorithm, they're now actually penalizing pages that are baiting the system in order to get fake content, fake engagement. So I'm going to break that down for you now. So here are 5 different types of baiting the system. The first one would be engagement voting, right? That's where you're asking your followers to vote on a specific topic. Now, this is actually good to use if it's done in your own private Facebook group, but you should really avoid creating something where they vote on your actual normal newsfeed, because again, Facebook's going to look at that as you're just trying to bait people to engage with you, and they'll actually penalize you by declining the organic reach on that post. The second type would be react baiting, okay? And this is where you're directly asking people in your post to like or comment, because again, this should be done naturally. If you're asking them to do something like this, Facebook will see that and they will just decline the reach on that post. Number 3 would be share baiting, okay? And that's where you're actually asking your friends and followers to share your post for a reward or for something in return. Share my post and I will give you this. Share this post to 5 of your friends. The more you do that, the less reach you're going to get. And then the 5th one would be tag baiting, okay? Just like sharing, you don't want to ask your friends to tag people who are going to benefit from this post. Like, if this was valuable, tag your friends who would like to see content like this. Again, guys, the more that you bait people to do things, the worse it's going to be, because Facebook will see that and they will decline your reach. Yeah, you may get 5 or 6 people to actually come if they're tagged, but the key is we want to gain hundreds of new people, thousands of new people. And the only way that that's going to be done is by really, creating thought-provoking and conversation-driven content, okay? And then there's also comment baiting. Again, if you ask them directly to comment yes if they like the post, comment if you really thought this was helpful, Facebook, again, wants us to initiate discussions, not just baiting people for engagement. So for tip number 3, the way that you can actually create these conversations is by starting to ask open-ended questions that would want your niche to discuss. So let's say, for example, if you're in the fitness niche like I was, I would ask questions directly to create a discussion such as, what's your favorite routine that you're doing right now during quarantine? Are there any at-home workouts that you've been doing that you've seen help you get progress without being in a gym? So by asking questions like this, your audience is going to, converse. They're going to go into those comments and say, yeah, I'm doing push-ups every day. And I would go in and say, well, how many push-ups are you doing, right? So that's tip 4, is to actually like and reply to every single comment and then ask your audience a question to keep the conversation going. You guys got to make an effort to know who your fans are, to encourage them to keep the conversation going. So when you do things like hearting their comment and then asking them a question, each time a response is generated, Facebook in turn is now going to bump your post higher in the algorithm, so it will show up in more feeds. And when people see engaging conversation taking place in your comments, it's going to then incline more and more of your friends to get involved in the discussion. So guys, remember, every time you like, every time you reply to a fan, to a follower, they're getting a notification, and that is increasing the chance of them coming back to your post to engage with it again. They may even go and follow your page, not just be your a follower, but they'll actually follow your page. And that means that they're staying up to date with all your latest posts, all your latest content on an ongoing basis. So let's just break it down. Let's say, for example, that you get 4 initial comments on your post. You go back in, you reply to each. You ask a question. They respond. Now you've turned 4 comments into 12. So Facebook sees that, and they see that you're being a good player, because Facebook, the key is they want you to keep people on their platform. The more that you do this, the higher your reach will become. And as each comment is now bringing your post higher on the algorithm, that in turn is going to have Facebook show your content to more and more people in the feeds. So tip 5 is to start using video content. Facebook prefers videos over photos. So remember, Facebook wants you to keep people staying on their platform, right? So think about it. If they're watching a 3 to 5 minute video you post, naturally you're keeping that audience on the platform more than if it's a 20-second scroll by just looking at a meme that you post, right? Now, here's the key though, guys. When I say video, I don't mean post a YouTube video, post a link, because what you're doing there is you're taking people away from Facebook's platform. You never want to post links on any of your content, because Facebook hates when you direct someone to leave Facebook's platform. So instead, post a direct video to Facebook. Even better, do a live video on your Facebook and engage your audience. And how you can do that is you can ask them questions during the live. Hey, if you're tuning in right now, give me a comment, #live, and where you're tuning in from. #live, I'm from Brooklyn. If you're watching this on a replay, give me a #replay during your lives. Because again, more and more comments increase your organic reach, and it's going to get more people to your platform. Think of yourselves as being a magnet, guys, and we want to draw in as many people as possible. So those are my tips today on how you can boost your organic reach on Facebook. Guys, definitely don't forget to join my free Facebook group for more training just like this. And know that I also do offer one-on-one mentoring after you go through the free training to increase your brand and to, of course, learn how you can generate a 5 to 6 figure income running your online business. So I hope that this training was helpful, guys. Make sure that you stay tuned, because we're going to be doing more and more trainings just like this, and I'll see you soon.